Our practice and our practice habits started with our leaders, and I feel like we just wanted to keep building momentum each and every game leading up to the thick of Big Ten season, which we're at that now.
How do you feel that you guys have changed? Do you feel like you're a different team than since you played Oklahoma?
I feel like we are, in the sense that we're just executing at a much higher level. We're not leaving any stone unturned. Not that we did necessarily against Oklahoma, but I feel like just, everybody's saying it, but it's just the practice habits that we're approaching the practice each and every day. There's a direct correlation in the way you perform on Saturday. So just trying to keep that rhythm going and being on the attack mode, I feel like that's really big for us. We don't want to be, catching our opponents. We want to be on the attack the whole game, and I feel like that's different.
Terry, is revenge a motivator for you, especially what went down last year with Penn State?
You can use that as a motivation, revenge, but necessarily, if you can't get up for this game, then it's just probably not the place for you. This has college football playoff implications. It has Big Ten championship implications. This is why you come to Ohio State, to play in these big games, and it just adds on to it that they beat us last year, and the winner of this game is going to have an edge in the Big Ten and in the college football playoff.
Do you think that they're going to have maybe revenge on their mind, considering that they beat you guys and the way things played out and you got into the Final Four instead of them? Do you think they're going to probably be coming in just as fired up as you guys are?
Oh, definitely. You're going to have two teams that are hungry for, to be the top dogs in the Big Ten and be one of the top teams in the country. So I wouldn't expect any different from them. I feel like they're going to come out aggressive. They're going to look to show that they're the number 2 team in the country, and our job is to execute at a high level and show that we're the top team in the country. So, it's going to be a long game, a tough execution type game, but the team that can execute and play the hardest the longest is going to win.
Well, and especially the fact that you guys, are tops in the conference, and in a lot of, respective categories in the country. I'm assuming you guys are expecting a dogfight.
Oh, definitely. You come to Ohio State and you expect dogfights, especially at this time of the season. We're coming off a bye week, so that I feel like that's an advantage for us. We got a jump start on them, but they're going to come in ready. They're coming off of a big win at their place, and we're just really excited to get in front of our home fans and put on a good show.
You guys lead the nation in scoring. Have you heard from outside the program where people aren't necessarily buying into the offense until they see what you guys do against Penn State? Have you heard that talk?
We don't necessarily focus on that. We focus on us getting better each and every week. I feel like that's really what's the difference since Oklahoma. While you study your opponent, if we execute our plays that we've installed since spring when Coach Day and Coach Wilson got here, then we're going to be a tough offense to deal with. And I feel like just that starts with practice, it starts with the leaders, and just our execution has really come a long way, and we're leaving no stone unturned.
Terry, I know you don't pay attention to Penn State's offense per se, but a lot of fans are, I think, wondering whether or not your secondary is up to the task of defending these guys. What have you seen specifically out of your teammates at cornerback the last few weeks of practice that have you confident they'll be ready for it?
They're hungry. From Jeff to Denzel to Kendall and Arnett, they're all guys that are looking to prove that they're the best unit in the country at DB. Everybody wants to say they lost a lot last year, so they have a chip on their shoulder to a certain degree. But Coach Combs does a good job of getting them ready. We try to do our best as an offense to prepare them, and they prepare us really well too. So I feel like they're really going to be up for this task. I know they throw a lot of jump balls, and as a DB, I feel like you would want that. The ball's in the air, it's you against the other guy. I feel like they're going to be ready.